podcast where we interviewed Allan and got some fun stuff, you know, on that podcast. So that was kind of nice. Anyway, thanks, Allan, for inviting me here. Allan invited me here and he wanted me to do some things and do some work with you guys. So I want to let you know first and foremost, before anything else, that you're safe. There's going to be nothing crazy or anything like that, contrary to what Allan says. Although I want to have fun. Who's up to having fun, right? You guys want to have fun when we do this? So we're going to have
Yeah.
fun when we do this. This is going to be fun and we're going to play around and stuff like that. But before we go anywhere, I want to go around the room and I want to find out what you want. Because why waste a good trance if we don't know what you really want? So let's go around the room here real quick and just take turns. And I don't know if my order is different than anybody else's order. So I just say, just jump right in and let me know what you're looking for and what you want out of this. Who wants to go first? Well, then I'm going to call Joan. Go for it. Bring it, Joan. What do you want?
Okay, I just want to get rid of all of my stress. It's business connected, so calm
Okay,
me down.
Joan, you want to get rid of stress. We
Yeah.
got that. We got that covered. Okay. Allan, come on, bring it. What are you looking for?
You once did this hypnotic facelift. I know you're not allowed to call it a facelift, but I want to be more beautiful.
You want to be more beautiful.
Me
Impossible.
too.
So, Allan, you want to get rid of anything that stands in the way of your natural beauty, right?
Including the nose. No, I want to keep this, but
Okay.
thank you,
You
Jason.
want a facelift.
Well, that's another one. I'll do that one another day. It's actually, I call it my hypnofacial.
Oh, wow.
Facial. Ooh.
That's a hypnofacial. Maybe we'll come back another day and do that. That's a wonderful.
Okay,
We can
sounds
go.
good.
Yes. So
Jason, Gobeli.
yeah, I have it online too, where you can actually see it online on YouTube. Now, okay, Mark, what are you looking for? What do you want to get rid of?
A bit of I'm learning music. What I want to do is go past my fear of not being talented, not playing by ear. I want to get past that.
So you want to get rid of the fear? Repeat that one more time.
I'm learning music. I want to be able to play by ear, which I was never able to do.
And
I think it's I want to get past that.
yeah, and you said you wanted to get rid of the fear. Did you say fear?
Yeah, I think it's more. I don't think I'm incapable of doing it, but it seems that it's a struggle for me to get there.
Oh, and a struggle.
And I think it's in the head, not in the fingers or whatever.
I think you're right. Okay.
So, Mark, just one thing is that, did you know that French people play better music than English people?
I'm not going there.
Okay, Pam, come on, Pam. What are you looking to get rid of today?
I had a bad fall figure skating, and I'd
Oh.
like to relieve the pain.
You want to get rid of the pain. Okay, let's do that. We're going to focus on that, Pam. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see your hand, doctor. Come on, doctor, bring it.
I'd like to get a better computer brain and lower my blood pressure.
So you want to get rid of the high blood pressure then?
Yeah.
Okay, and on the computer brain, I don't know what you mean by that. What do you want to get rid of? Because I'm going to try to keep the theme the same on everybody.
Shall I say I'd like to be able to learn how to use the computer like a teenager?
Okay, okay.
Oh, wow.
So what's keeping you from doing that?
Something in my brain, I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So you want to get rid of whatever it is that's keeping you from picking up the computer skills.
Yes.
And the other thing was
Normalized blood pressure.
blood pressure, right? The high blood pressure. Okay. 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 I got you.
Elizabeth,
Elizabeth, come on, Elizabeth.
you're muted, by the way.
You're
Get rid of
muted.
your voice.
I'd like to clear the cataracts, which are
Oh,
affecting my vision.
Okay, I changed your name so that way I know who you are.
Okay.
Hope you don't mind that, but Elizabeth, we want to get rid
Okay.
of the cataracts.
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
So Donna mentioned she wants to get rid of some sugar cravings.
Donna, you said sugar cravings. Okay, Donna, the sugar cravings, we got it.
It's
Okay,
Michelle. My camera's not working. I'm already working with Allan, so he knows all my challenges, but I think I'll say for tonight, Allan, is there anything to add from what we're working on? Like
Yeah, you don't want to be crazy anymore.
yeah.
We'll help you with that.
Yeah, I do feel like that in my life. I think probably for today, let's say, so I'm considered pre-diabetic, so I'd like to get rid of that.
okay.
And also I'd like to get rid of the inability to have a full night's sleep uninterrupted.
So you want to get rid of the insomnia.
It's not insomnia. I can fall asleep, no problem, but I wake up a bunch of times.
Okay.
So I don't know how to call that.
And you want to get a restless sleep? Is that maybe a better word?
Yeah, yeah, I want to get rid of restless sleep. Great.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I got you. I see your hand, Ann. Come on, bring it in.
Unmute. Okay, I'm here, and I have like still a full knee replacement in April 2023. So I still have like a stiffness. It's not sore, but it's my knee bend I'm working on.
So
I
you
wa-
want to get rid of the stiffness in the knee.
Yeah, I want to get up to about 120.
Okay.
She wants full flexibility in the knee.
Okay.
She wants to maintain the flexibility because it goes there and then it just comes back and it hurts her. And
We got it. I got a lot to work on today, all different directions, but we're going to focus it together and we're going to bring it together here in a few.
Okay.
and Steve,
Okay.
there's one more person. I do
This
believe
is this Steve? Is that you, Steve? Strabo?
Strabo, Steve.
Yeah. My main thing is tension, which is stress and fear.
Stress, fear, and tension.
Hmm.
So he mentioned to me overthinking, which is part of the stress and
Oh,
fear. He
100%.
overthinks everything
So that goes all together.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. So today, I think we're going to have some fun. And each of you have different things that you want to get rid of. So I'm going to go through it to make sure that I'm right with everybody so that we know what we're focusing on. Now, after I go through this, you guys are going to be responsible for focusing on what we're going to get rid of. Because I'm not going to address each one individually, because if I address each one individually, then what's going to happen is it's going to mess it up for everyone else. So we're going to do this together in unison, and we're going to bring it all together, and we're going to bring that positive healing energy all together in here, you know, with fun. I think we're going to have fun with this one. So, Joan, you want to get rid of the stress. Allan, you want to get whatever's standing in the way from keeping you beautiful.
Tough one.
Mark, you want to get rid of the fear and the struggle. And then Pam, you want to get rid of the pain. And Doctor, you want to get whatever it is that's keeping you from having that computer type technology, and you want to get that high blood pressure out of the way. Okay, nice. Elizabeth, you want to get rid of the cataracts? Nice. Okay, Donna, out with the sugar cravings, right? Okay. Michelle, the prediabetes and the restless sleep, two different things you want to get rid of. Okay, we got you. And the stiffness in the knee. Anything that's keeping you from being flexible. Yes. And Stratos, you want to get rid of fear, stress, and the tension. So you want to get all that stuff. Okay, so I think I have an idea of where we're at, and I think I know how we're going to do this. So, are we all ready to go into trance?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are we all comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this. And we all know what we want to get rid of today, right?
Yes.
I muted myself. There we go. We want to make sure that you're comfortable and you're safe. So laying down, sitting down is fine, but most important is that you're safe. Michelle, I can't see you, so it's going to be hard to calibrate what's going on with you, but I want to make sure that you're safe. So before anything, get in a comfortable position and remain safe. In a moment, we're going to go into trance. Now, what I'm going to do before we go into trance is we're going to start something here. What I want you to do is I want you to visualize that thing that we want to get rid of, those things that we just talked about that we want to get rid of our lives. And we want to tell those things exactly how we feel. If this is something you don't normally do, it's okay. Do it anyway. It'll be fun. Just trust me on this one. So right now, that thing that you want to get rid of, I want you to take your hand right now, stick it right up in front of the screen where you can see it, and I want you to give it the middle finger. That's right. We're telling it right now, this thing that I want to get rid of right now, let's get rid of it. I'm giving you the finger. Come on now. It's a sign. It's a sign that's meant with intention. It's going to be fun. Put the finger up. Come on, Elizabeth. Get it up. Come on, Mark. That's right. We got you here. You can do it. We gotta be forceful with this because this is a sign that's universal. This sign can be fun. It can be given to friends. And when it's given to friends, it's given with laughter. And when it's given with anger, it's given with intention. There's a lot of feeling that comes up inside of this finger. That's right. So take that finger and imagine the intention and the feelings that come in those fingers. Now, if you want to laugh, go ahead and laugh. Realize that right now, you're flipping off everybody in the room and you're flipping off me, but I don't care. Let's have fun with this. Let's enjoy this. Remember, there's a lot of emotion in this feeling. There's a lot of emotion when we have this going on. Now, I'm going to ask you guys, do this because it's important. I want you to do this. And when you do this, I want you to open your eyes right now. And I want you to focus on that finger and focus on that finger and imagine that you have a line attached from that finger to your forehead. That's right. It's an imaginary line. It goes directly into your unconscious mind. That's right, because there's a lot of emotion stored in your unconscious mind. And if you look at that finger, you'll notice that that finger feels different than the finger on your other hand. You'll notice the sensations that are going on in that finger. And what you'll notice is there's a different feeling that's also going on in your head. You know, maybe a feeling of laughter. Maybe it's a feeling of intention of this thing that you really want to get rid of. But there's a feeling that's going on. So now take the finger, look at the finger, stare at your finger, look at the lines in your finger, the intention in your finger, and look what's there. And as you stare at that finger and you notice that the feelings that are going on, and you know the sensations in your finger, and you know the sensations that are going on in your mind, you can just begin to relax. Now, in a moment, not now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. When I ask you to close your eyes, I want you to get a deep, healing breath of healing, fresh air and fresh energy. Then I'm going to ask you to exhale. And when you exhale, we're going to release that thing that we want to get rid of. We're just going to take it out of our body and through our lungs and blow it out. We're going to do this once. And I'm going to say, close your eyes. When I say close your eyes when you release, you're going to feel a sudden energy coming out of you and all that negativity. And it's going to feel like you've dropped like a sack of potatoes. That's right. You're just going to have like a wet rag. You're going to feel full relaxation from your head to your toes. Not slow, not progressive, all at once. Then we're going to do it again. And when we do it again, we're going to go twice as deep. That's right. So right now, feel free, take a deep breath, breathe in that healing energy. And right now, exhale and blow it all out and sleep. That's right. That's right. Okay, open up your eyes. Come back. We're going to do it again, and we're going to go twice as deep. This time, if your hand moves forward, it can just pull your head forward because there's a string attached, remember? And when we do it this time, we're going to go twice as deep. And you can just allow it to happen. So take the deep breath in, exhale, and sleep. That's right. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper. That's right. And one more time, quick. Open up your eyes, breathe in, and exhale and sleep. That's right. Now, the more you breathe in, the better you'll feel. And the better you'll feel, the more you'll be able to relax. And the more you'll be able to relax, the deeper that you're going to be able to go. That's right. And you can just get to that spot where you can get healing. And when you're ready to get there and go deeper, I mean really deep, you can just let that finger drop and let your head pull forward and just begin to relax and know that this is the spot that you want to be in. This is the healing spot. This is why you came here in the first place, is because you wanted to heal and be safe. And there's some things that we want to get rid of. That's right. So we can release it now. We can breathe that healing energy in, and we can exhale and release all that stuff that we want to get rid of. You know, each of it's individual. There's negativity, there's stress, there's tension, there's pain. There's things that are just standing in the way of us where we want to be. Sugar cravings, stiffness, the pre-diabetes, the high blood pressure, whatever it is, you know what it is. I don't have to repeat it. You can release it. That's right. You can release it now. And it's almost like when you release it, you're telling it, I've had enough of you. I'm through with you. You can close the door with intention, just as if you were flipping it off and saying, this is it. I'm done with you and I'm done with you now. Because this induction is a power induction. Because you're taking control. And you are taking power. Because you are in charge of your life. That's right. What you do with intention. And your unconscious mind knows. I know, you know, and your unconscious mind knows that you have the power over this thing that we need to get rid of. So right now, allow it to just drift away and go, because you've pretty much cast it out and you've willed it to happen. That's right. It's inside you. That's right. And in its place, we're going to put just the opposite, the thing that we need, the thing that we want in its place. I don't have to tell you what it is because your unconscious mind already knows. It knows what needs to be replaced when we pull out that negative. That's right. So we're going to fill that space and we're going to imagine that space full. And as we sit here and we breathe in and we can breathe that new healing energy that's going to replace that, and we exhale, we can totally get rid of any of those things that are holding us back. That's right. Any of that negativity, any of that, you know, that stuff that you want to get rid of, that you really want to get rid of. We can just cast it out and get rid of it now. Your unconscious mind knows that it's strong enough to do this. We can imagine that if we had in our minds a control panel in a big computer room, that whatever it is that we want to get rid of, we're going to treat it like an on and off switch and just go over there and switch it off. It can be a small switch, it can be a big handle, but it's just time to turn that off. That's right. And whatever we want to replace it with, we can just turn that switch on. That's right. So we can take this positive change and bring this positive change inside. And if you sit and pay attention, you'll be able to feel it inside. And when you start to feel it inside, you'll know that the healing has begun. That's right. Now, when and only when you're ready to take all this programming and everything that we've talked about and everything that we've installed, when and only when you're ready to accept all of this is true, only when you're ready to get rid of all that baggage and make that big change in your life, then and only then can you open up your eyes and come back to now. That's right. Takes a lot of time to get some of that stuff cleared out and get that work done, but you're doing great. Okay. Take a deep breath. That's right. Bring it all in. Exhale any negativity and eyes wide open. 1, 2, 3, wide awake now. That's right. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back.
Thank you, Jason. That was excellent.
And I think we went a little deep on one of us here, but that's going to be great because there's a lot of work that needs to be done.
You know, just as a coincidence, I changed my background to bird so I could flip you the bird more often.
Allan told me to use this induction today, guys.
I believe it.
You all know me too well.
Allan said, you got to use this induction on these guys. I think it can be a lot of fun, but also we can use it with intention and direction to an area that we need to get rid of. So thank you for allowing me to have this experience with you. And I think you all did some wonderful work. I was sitting here watching each one of you and you were doing some wonderful work. And I believe Anne is still working. So it's all good. That's right.
She usually catches flies with her mouth, you know.
Is there is there any feedback from any of you guys? Anything that you want to share?
Oh, I seen the panel and I seen everything, and I switched off 3 of them, and I even took the chip out of them so they don't even come out no more.
Nice.
It was really good. It was, yeah.
Great work.
Felt-
Welcome back,
felt
Anne.
wonderful.
Hi. That was wonderful, Anne. You did a lot of work. You were really busy working. We can't hear you.
I went somewhere.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. Thank you, Stravos. I appreciate that. Stravos, that's it. That's really good that you did that work and you changed those panels.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
And pulled the resistors out. I love it. Yeah.
So for myself, Jason, what I was finding is that at a certain point, out of confusion, I said, well, why just work on my issue at being more beautiful than I really am? What if I let go of this and let go of that? And there's all these switches, so I was like flicking them on and off, and we'll see.
Nice. Nice.
All right.
Thank you. We didn't go into the point where we do for each other, but that's the next session. Maybe that we go through the computer and pass that energy through the computer, the healing energy to each other, which is also can be wonderful. Another way to approach this. Oh, there we go. Anyone else have any other feedback or anything you'd like to see or anything that?
You mentioned you had some videos on YouTube, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. My
Wonderful.
thing is Jason Gobeli, and I'll put it up here. Now, this isn't self-promotion here, but I guess maybe it is, huh?
You know what?
There-
There's 7 billion broken people on this planet, so there's no competition.
So
There's always enough for everyone.
it's Jason Gobeli, hypnotist. And I have, as a Christmas gift this year, I gave the facial, the hypnofacial, which is a really cool experience. I think that you all would really dig on that. That's why Allan looks a lot younger than he did about 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
And then the other thing is that I also have an event on there that is, I think it's a very interesting event. It's more of a healing type event. It's called the Universal Healing Event. And that's where we go into trance and then we send our energy out to everybody else who's doing the event. And we try to heal each other through that energy going through, because face it, we all are connected through the lines, right? I mean,
Right.
I can feel the feelings that you guys express, even though we're miles and miles away, and I can feel
Wow.
it. So that energy's here. So we know it's here, you know it's here. And it's
Yeah.
wonderful if we could use that positive healing energy that we all have and share it with each other to help heal each other. And
Is
then there's,
is that a YouTube channel that
yeah, it's my
Jason Gobeli
YouTube channel.
hypnotist?
And on that same YouTube channel, you'll get to see Allan's interview,
Uh-huh.
which is fun. We got to interview Allan. So yeah, so that was fun here too. Allan, how much time do we have?
We
20 minutes?
have 25 minutes. And I have a special request, which I think everyone would enjoy. I want them to feel a new level of freedom, fun, and joy, and to be able to carry it forward in their lives as they move forward.
Do you want me to give him the hypnofacial?
I'm okay with whatever you want right now.
Would you guys want that? Okay.
Sure.
Want that? Okay, so here's how this works. So the first thing first, how many of y'all have cell phones? Beautiful. Take your cell phone and take a picture of yourself right now before we even take it. That's right.
Oh, geez. I'm on my cell phone. How the hell am I going to do that?
Just hit the camera button, take the picture, because you want to see the change, right? We want to see the change and we want to feel the change, because we want to be the change, and you're going to see a difference. And it'll be cool. And a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to put this here. I threw my email up there. If you really like the change, send me the before and after pictures. I would totally dig on that. Okay.
I could
Now,
improve
Donna,
it.
you have your hand up. Did you have a question?
Oh, Donna.
Okay.
She can't hear you. That's why.
Okay. Did you have a question? You had your hand up.
Donna?
Oh, I think the hand's just up. Okay, guys. I saw the hand up. I thought you had a question. Okay, so here's how this works. Now, I don't want you looking at me. I want you looking at you. I don't want you looking at anybody else in the room. I want you to look at yourselves. So the way to do this is in your right top corner, there's 3 dots. I want you to click on the 3 dots, and then I want you to go down to where it says pin. And I want you to pin your face so that you can just look at your face. So you're going to have to look at yourself on this one. Okay, tell me when you're ready. You do the, give me the thumbs up when we're ready. Ready, everybody ready? We all ready? So everybody can see themselves.
I can't find the pin.
I can't find those three dots you're referring to.
On the top right-hand corner of your picture, there's three dots,
Oh, okay.
and then you hit the three dots and it'll go down and it'll say pin.
Okay.
I
Pin?
don't have three dots on my photo. Does it make a difference what camera, what phone you use?
Yeah, it might be maximized. I'm not sure on the phone.
Yeah, on the phone, it's a bit different. So I'll try and walk you through because it took me a minute to find it. One sec.
I'm on a Samsung phone, if that makes a difference.
It'll be the,
Um,
how is it, Michelle?
yeah, I'm on an iPhone. So I think if you find your picture on the phone, which I can see my picture, and
Yeah.
just hit it, you're going to end up with just looking at yourself talking.
There you go. That's right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Just tap on you. Okay,
Okay.
so we're all good to go.
Mine doesn't do nothing.
Well, just look at you. Let's try to do this. We're gonna try to do this. We're not gonna,
Okay.
we're gonna do it. Okay, so first things first, I want you to look at yourselves. And I want you to look at your face. I mean, really look at your face. And remember that as you're looking at your face, that all your memories are stored in your face. There's sometimes some letdown. There's regret. Sometimes we may have shame or guilt or just where things doesn't go right. And as we look, we'll notice, I notice in my face that I'll have lines, some on my foreheads, maybe some on my eyes, you know, signs of experience. And we want to look at those and stare at those, and we don't want to lose the memories. We just want to know that they're there. Now, as we look at our face and we look at these markers, you know, of the stress in our lives, the self-guilt, the ego, all that self stuff, we could just look at it and we can allow it to just begin to relax. So right now, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. And I want you to focus, imagining your face. And I want you to close your eyes and focus on the forehead. And we're going to start at the top. And just notice the sensations in there. And with every breath that you breathe in, and with every breath that you exhale, just imagine that being coming more and more relaxed, more calm. You can just feel, as you allow yourself, the sensations that are going on in your forehead. And you can just feel the stress melting away. That's right. And as we do that, we can just gently move down into our eyes and release that stress in our eyes. Feel the peace and the calmness in your eyes. And just slowly let that stress melt away. That's right. And we'll just move right down our face to the wrinkles around our nose, to the wrinkles that are on our cheeks, and just allow them to relax. Now, I know, you can even be more relaxed. So you can just allow that to happen now and allow those wrinkles to go away. Allow all the stress to drop. Bring it around your mouth and you can just feel it coming right down and just melting. Even in the neck, where we can get that full relaxation. That's right. Notice the peace and notice the relaxation. And as we're in this relaxation, and as we're in this moment, I want you to think of a time when you felt extremely young, youthful, full of energy, a time when you were vibrant, a time when you could just take on the world, where you had all this energy and all this life. And I want you to imagine that time. That's right. And imagine it as a color. And let's take that color in your hands as if it was a ball and pack that color together. That's right. Just take your hands and make a ball of that color of youth, that color of energy. That's right. You can just physically do it. Make that color, make it together. That's right. Get that ball, get that color, that energy, that youth. Feel it and feel how good it feels. That's right. Now let's take all that energy and all that youth and let's just start applying it to our face. That's right. Gently rub all that youth and all that energy. That's right. Just take it and feel it. And feel that youth and that energy coming into your skin. Feel it coming through your pores. That's right. And as you do this, take a deep breath and breathe that energy. Breathe that youth. Feel that vitality coming into your lungs and throughout your body, and feel that youth. That's right. And as you breathe it through your lungs, you know it's even coming into your soul. You know it's there because you can feel it inside you, can't you? That's right. Now, when we take all this youth and all this energy that we've just breathed in, and we can feel the difference, I want you to visualize in your head that you're walking up to the mirror. And when you walk up to the mirror, I want you to make the eyes in the mirror meet the eyes in the head. And look at that young, youthful person in that mirror. Look in your eyes. They're the windows to your soul. And see that energy that's there, that always was there. But now it's spilling over in your entire body. And let this be an anchor that anytime that we feel older or we feel like we're aging, anytime we can look in the mirror and let those eyes that are in the mirror meet the eyes that are in the head and see that young, youthful, vibrant soul full of energy and full of life, and knowing that it's there. And it's there so bright, it shines through your whole body. And you can definitely see it in your face. And it's internalized inside you. That's right. Now, when you're ready to make all these changes, not only on a subconscious level, but on a physical level, when you're ready to accept all this is true, when you're ready to absolutely know that whenever you look in the mirror, you can see that young, vibrant self. When you're ready to accept all this is true, then you can open up your eyes and come back to now. Right on. Welcome back. 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath. 4, 5, wide awake. Now's the time where you get to take your camera out, take a picture, and look in your eyes. Right?
Beautiful.
You can see how young and beautiful you really are.
How could I get any better? Oh my God.
True, brother, true.
Now that one scares me.
How do you guys feel?
Good.
Great.
That was a good experience.
Isn't that a great one?
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
my eyes feel brighter.
They are brighter.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh,
did it.
wow.
I like that.
Glowing.
Elizabeth, you do look like you're glowing.
You are, some of the smiles are contagious.
Yes.
Awesome.
I really appreciate you all allowing me to do that one too. And Alan, I appreciate you inviting me on here to share some of these things with everyone.
We
You know
just
what,
had $300 facelift.
that's right.
Yeah.
So the check's in the mail, Jason.
It's in the mail.
Uh, I was telling Donna earlier that I really appreciate this group, and sometimes we become repetitive, we become stagnant in our process. So every once in a while, bring someone as great as you are, Jason. It's a really nice refresher. It's a new energy. It's getting to the same place in a different way, and I'm really grateful for your presence here tonight. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the love, Alan. Thank you for
Nice meeting you, Jason. That was
Thank you,
lovely.
Jason.
Thanks.
Thank
I
you.
still have 10
Thank you a
minutes.
lot.
We're
Yeah.
not done yet.
But
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. He's got more?
Joan, for some reason, you got a lot more energy right now. I'm telling you, you seem like you're bouncing out of your chair.
So you know what? I want to do some confidence boosting for everybody, because as I was in meditation just now, I got the idea of changing some filters in the body. So the Fram oil filters, when they get dirty, they don't work as well in your car. And you change a filter and you put in a brand new one. So I'm going to do that for all of you, so that your liver, which is a filter that filters your blood, filters your thoughts, filters your anger, we're going to just change it up for you and throw it out and put you a brand new in the box Fram filter, if that's okay with everybody.
Oh
And
my
if you
God,
don't
I
want it,
can't
just
stand.
say, I don't want it. And that's okay.
Thank
It
you.
won't be installed.
I don't want a Fram. I want a K&N.
Okay, I'm just going to call it a filter, since I don't know the difference.
You're in trouble now.
What's the high dog?
So would everybody allow me to do that for them? And then we'll wrap it
Yes,
up with
thank
one
you.
round of
Yes.
tapping, and we'll just
Sure.
say good night,
Thank you.
everybody, and thank you so much. How's that sound?
Good.
That's good.
Fantastic.
Are you okay with that, Jason? Because I don't want to steal your show neither.
Oh, let's do it, man. I want it. Do it. Bring it.
Okay, so we're going to use the 3-click technique. Aside from Michelle, everybody else has done it, and Elizabeth. So the 3-click technique is a really easy way to go into hypnosis. I'm going to click my fingers once, and I'm going to go click because nobody could hear it on their side. And you're going to close your eyes. I'm going to click my finger a second time, and you're going to just go really loose, limp, and relax. And the third time, you're going to go even deeper than you were tonight at any point in time. So just to repeat it for those who didn't get it fully, on the first click, close your eyes. Second click, imagine that your whole body goes like a sack of potatoes, loose, limp, and relaxed. Third click, you're going to go right back into hypnosis. And then I'll do my magic. So if everybody's ready, just get yourself settled. If you're on a chair or on somewhere you could fall, put your feet flat on the floor and take a deep breath in. Close your eyes. That's right. Second click, let your bodies go totally loose, limp, lazy and relax. And third click, just allow yourself to go deep into hypnosis while I mute everybody. That's right. And now allow yourself to focus on your breathing. For a moment, just focus on your breathing, and you'll notice as you breathe in, you breathe in calmness. And as you breathe out, you're right back there to deepest level of trance, twice as deep as you already were. I'd like you to focus on your right side, under that rib cage, and notice, just notice how that feels. In a moment, I'm going to put my hand right inside. I'm going to feel around for that liver, that filter, and gently unscrew it counterclockwise. And you may feel or sense a sensation as I continue to remove it gently, easily. And with it, you may notice some colors. Black, like, car oil, dirty, inefficient. Chucking it in the waste bin and putting in a brand new filter. Now screwing it in clockwise. And as I do so, you may sense or feel a pulsating, maybe in your lips, maybe somewhere else, maybe a finger tingling or eyelashes moving slightly, as if everything feels different now, more efficient, more gentle. And as you notice the new blood flowing through, filled with love, filled with joy, releasing the tension in your neck, in your shoulders, and wondering how long it will last. For the last filter lasts at least 40 years. And this new one is new and improved. Allow it to be installed and ask your mind to adjust it to the right frequency for you. That's right. For every frequency could be adjusted just right for you. And if you want to accept this filter, go ahead and do so. And when you really feel that it's working, that it's right, that everything is now perfect, you will come back into the room, open your eyes with a big smile, and look at my beautiful face, noticing how beautiful I still am. That's right. I'm so happy Joan is muted because she's saying something which I'm scared to hear. You're still muted, Joan. Welcome back, everyone.
That was excellent.
Hey, welcome back, Anne.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, so thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. I really wish you a super week, a super month, and happy Chinese New Year's. By the way, Jason tattooed the middle of his hand.
Oh,
And
look at that.
yeah, so that's a hypnotic thing. So when he says go into a deeper trance, he turns his hand this way and everyone just kind of drops. So that's kind of neat.
It's
And
my logo.
yeah, and Jason, yesterday I went for a massage and they did cupping on the bottom of my foot. And I saw this big like round thing on the bottom of my foot. I thought today I was gonna like put up my foot and kind of show you how, but that's not gonna happen. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, have a
Thank
great week.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you,
Thank
Jason.
you,
Have a
Alan.
good
Thank you,
night, guys.
Jason. Thanks.
Bless you,
you.
Jason, and
Thanks,
thank you.
everybody.
you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Everybody.
Jason.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye.
Have a
Good
great
night.
night.
Come again.
Thank you.
Awesome. So some people don't want to leave. How are you doing, Elizabeth? You happy here?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Awesome.
I'm 14 hours ahead of where you are, so just adjusting.
You're in
Um,
Asia or Africa or what?
Korea.
Korea? Nice.
But anyway, that was interesting. I did notice a picture in the happier look on my photos. So that was an interesting experience. I appreciated that. Yeah.
You know what? I just want to have fun. I want to have more fun on my calls.
Yeah.
I don't need everyone to be like, oh, I've got anxiety.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
it was a nice change for me.
Yeah. I noticed like I do a number of things, and I've been doing a number of things to try to clear these cataracts, or at least to get my vision clearer, even if I have to hang on to those cataracts, but to at least get a clearer vision, a clearer eyesight.
Mhm.
And so this is, one of the goals for tonight, right? But I've been doing a number of things, including checking out different Raymond Grace's videos and people's comments on what they've done to help themselves, right? And practicing more meditation, because I sort of lost track about that. So I've been doing it more regularly. And I appreciated a comment that you put on the Facebook group recently. I don't remember what it was, but it resonated with me. And so I just appreciated that comment. So
Yes,
I think it was something that, and it was in the last week. So it was something that you suggested for someone who is healing something. I can't remember what it was, but
balding,
the procedure, what was it?
balding.
Balding.
Because I
I
got
don't
like
think,
120 comments on that one.
okay. Was it in the last few days?
Yeah.
It was? Okay, then it might have been that. But it wasn't about the topic, but it was more about the commands that you did. And I thought, oh, those were lovely. And people could apply those commands or that process to a different topic, right? It's
Yeah.
really about meditating and using those commands to create a healing for themselves. It doesn't have to be about balding. It could be about anything. But it was just, I thought, oh, that's
Well,
very cool. I appreciated
Elizabeth,
that you commented that. Yeah.
let me do this for you, because I just checked and you inherited the problem of cataracts from your parents. They are inherited. So
Yeah,
we're
they,
going to ask to go back in time to a
uh-huh,
time when you were conceived,
uh-huh,
to erase all the information contained within the DNA that's causing cataracts now. And once this stops spinning counterclockwise, which it's still doing, we're just erasing all the information that causes or contributes to the cataracts that you inherited from your parents, from your mother, your father, your grandparents, and anybody else, all the way down the line. So it stopped, and we're going to rewrite the DNA with all the appropriate information to allow for perfect eyesight, free of cataracts, free of any kind of clouds and anything else. So we're putting in that energy right now, and we're going to bring forth the healing, adjusting the frequency of the eyes to their most appropriate frequencies to allow for proper healing. And now it's still going, so I'm just babbling. And we say thank you, Superconscious, for doing this for Elizabeth. And if there's anything else, Superconscious, that you wish to do, which it does, please do it now for her best and highest good, allowing all the benefits to be kind and gentle for her so that she doesn't have to experience any kind of negative stuff in the process. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome.
I have mine too. So I was holding on to mine as you were spinning yours. Thank you. And it was something, the wording was very similar to what I read on the Raymond Grace supportive group. So thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you so much for,
listening to Raymond for 30 years or so
uh-huh.
has me and him like thinking the same way. Like he does things, and because I'm an out of the box thinker, it's like, so you apply this to your tooth, why can't you apply it to your hearing? Why can't you apply it to your foot? Like it's the same process, but most people are like, no, he said use the pendulum and he's using his right hand. Oh my God, could I use it with my left? Just do it.
Right. And it's really the mental focus. It's the pendulum is more about giving you an idea of how long it takes to heal that process, right? But it's really the mental focus that's making it work. Would you agree?
The mental focus is the intention, but
Right.
because a lot of people cannot keep their attention on one thing long
Right.
enough to project it, just
Right.
allow the pendulum to keep your attention on the intention.
Right. And
Attention. Attention.
right. And so the pendulum, I think, gives you an indication of how long the process takes.
Well, that's what Raymond says, but I think it's, for me anyways, it's more about how long will it take before I go to my next thought? Because I'm not very focused. I'm like a squirrel. It's like, oh, squirrel, squirrel. Like I'm chasing the squirrel. Like,
Right.
so I
Okay.
need to have this to keep on the subject long enough for me to say, okay, thank you. And now what's the next thing I'm thinking about?
Okay.
If I don't
Right.
have this, I'm already on the next thought and my attention is not carrying.
Right.
So it's possible, Elizabeth, if you ask three people to use their pendulum at the same time with the same intention, one person who's very focused, it'll be like 10 seconds. The next person, it might be a minute and a half, because
Right.
that's how long that person needs to send the intention.
Right. Good point. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Yeah.
It's interesting that you fly with your pendulum. Last time I got a pendulum at the airport, they confiscated it because it looked too much like I could use it to like maybe douse or something.
Yes. Well, you know what? It's funny you should say that because I bought a fancy one. I've had many, and I had a fancy one that I ordered online, and I had with me, I think I had Raymond's book. I had one of Raymond's books with me. And sure enough, when I got through security, they confiscated. And I said, whoa, wait a sec. I'm a healer. I'm a pendulum healer. Look. And I pulled up my book and I said, look, I'm studying this. You can see. So that guy took it over to the next guy. And I said, and then I just focused on a healing and saying, thank you for letting me have it. I won't travel this with this one again. Thank you for bringing it back to me. All is good. And I just recited that over, and sure enough, it did come back to me. But boy, lesson learned. Do not, and I think I had it in my pocket. Next time I'll put it in my suitcase. But
I
anyway.
could check it in and come back 3 weeks later and retrieve it. I'm like, really? I'm gonna check it in? I don't think so. Like,
yeah, no, and
they would take it somewhere and just keep it at the airport. I could come back and claim it. But I like, you know what? It's a $20 pendulum. Don't waste my time for $20.
Right. But you know, mine was a little more than that because I ordered it from this guy that creates them and he makes fancy ones. I've since learned that you don't need to go and spend a lot of money. And so I usually I pretty much 100% carry one with me, but they're not the expensive ones. They're different shapes, different metals. Cause I've also realized it doesn't really matter what it's made of or the shape or the size. It just matters that it's a pendulum. It's a weight on a chain or on a string, and it'll do the same, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have a great night in
Okay,
Korea.
thanks.
A great day.
It's daytime. It's
Great
morning.
day.
All right, take care, Alan. All
Thank
the
you.
best.
Nice seeing you.
Bye-bye. Same here. Bye-bye.